crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people.
Hey there, this is Malorian, and this will be another War Machine Battle Report, and the second game I played with Sloan. So, if you saw the last Battle Report, basically, I decided to have some fun and pull out Sloan, and she is kind of a weird kind of feat, kind of a little bit awkward, where you have to kind of shoot one guy, and then another one gets to shoot out of activation, and it's really powerful, but you also have to be really lined up to make it work, and between me bungling that up and some other things, it didn't go so well in the end. So now I'm getting a second try, and hopefully it will go better. Now my first, the deployment picture was really blurry, so I just took it out, but basically what we're looking at here is I'm now going to be up against the twins. This is not the player I normally play against with the twins. This is somebody else, and he's kind of more trying this out for the first time. And in this one here, I think I should be actually okay. There are a little bit of problems with stealth because the way it went, I deployed first, my gun mage is on the right, he goes and he puts his hex hunters way on the left, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue, but what I can do is wait for my feed turn, get inside there. My feed turn also gives me boosted to hits, and so I can pretty much slaughter all those guys anyway. But either way, I won initiative because I have Anastasia, she's ambushing again, and I'm going to be coming up here to try and deal with him. Now, this scenario, you didn't see a video for it because it's a little bit different. We are playing this one with Killbox. There's the 4 flags and the 2 objectives. You can only score on the enemy side of things, and you can control for 1, dominate for 2, or destroy their objective for 1. And so this one here, there is no jamming and sit back and just win defensively. And so you really, if you want to win by scenario, you have to be very aggressive. But in this case here, I'm a shooty army, and that kind of works for me too, because I can just stand back. He has to come back to me to score, and I can just shoot him down as he comes. So on my first turn, I really go up, I put refuge on myself, and I had put the return fire on all 4 of my hunters. Last game, I had a little bit of trouble where I didn't move up far enough, so I moved up a little bit farther, but I'm also making sure I also have concealment or cover for my Effigy of Valor to make sure that when those croaks come up, the croak raiders, that they don't do too much damage. I have high defense or stealth all over here, prowl rather, so I'm not really worried too much about what he's going to do, and if he does take a shot at one of my hunters, I get a free shot back, so that'll be pretty nice. So on his turn, he's going to come up here. He's going to put Occultation, so Stealth, on his Croak Raiders, which is a good move. Otherwise, yeah, the Hex Hunters are trying to blitz towards my horses to try and kill them off quick. He does try and take some, he takes a gourd shot and, gourds some of my Blazers, but nothing actually connects. And then he shoots at one of my Hunters, and then I get to shoot back, and I killed one of his Croak Raiders, so he stopped shooting at me. So that worked out pretty well. Otherwise, you can see his other heavies are kind of set up here. It is kind of interesting how he's kind of moving all more to the left side of the flag, or left side of the building rather. And so with Anastasia off on the side, one of the things I'm going to look to do is try and get this thing attritioning down, and then she can come and ambush in from the right side, run to that flag, and start controlling, and it'll be kind of hard for him to kind of come back and deal with it, or that's the plan anyway. So either way, looking at how this is now, I really feel this is the time to strike. Occultation, Stealth on the Croak Raiders there is kind of a waste because since the gun mages of the UA, they can see through it anyway, so they're going to be the biggest part in trying to kill all of these Croak Raiders. Otherwise, I'm going to be going up with my Rangers. They're going to help trying to shoot down the Hex Hunters. I'm going to go with my Blazers. They'll kill stuff, and this is all going to be really done because I'm going to be popping my feet. So with all these things getting 3 dice to hit, it's going to be great. Plus, I am really looking to be doing a lot of work here with my battle group and looking to be killing both the Scythian and the Seraph. I would love to kill Zerial, but because of the affinity and being with Rias, he has stealth, so that's not going to happen. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I can kill both those heavies. And if you look here, how it goes after my turn, it was freaking devastating. Basically, I go up there, I pop feet, of course I get my extra shot in from Reinhold, and wow, I just decimate things. I just keep on shooting, and it's just shoot with one guy, then a hunter gets to shoot. Oh, shoot my second time. Another hunter gets to shoot. Now a hunter shoots, and then hunter number 3 shoots. And after all these things go, and I end up with 8 hunter shots and 3 shots from Sloan, yeah, those heavies were killed off. Plus, I also took a shot at the pot there, the spawning vessel, and did a lot of damage to it as well. So that was devastating. And then, of course, like I said, the gun mages were able to kill off lots of the Croak Raiders. The Rangers themselves killed off a lot of the remainder, and then of course killing a few Hex Hunters, and then thanks to the Electro Leaps, a whole bunch of the Blazers killed a whole bunch of the Hex Hunters. And yeah, then Fast Cat back, engaged the last one, so that basically after my feat, I killed 9 of the Hex Hunters, 9 of the Croak Raiders, the Scythian, and I also did a little bit of damage to the Naga, and I also killed the Seraph. And then had insult to injury, just because I did all this, and it's like, I haven't done anything with my Black 13th yet. They walked up, and I took a random Ryan shot with the Maidstone, and it just scattered over there, so that first of all, it did like 6 damage to Rias, and also killed 2 people from the pot. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, devastating feat turn. This is how it's supposed to go down, and honestly, if my opponent wanted to throw in the towel now, I'd be like, yeah, I totally understand. But my opponent has a plan, so what he does is he comes up here with Zerial, and Zerial goes and sprays the objective, hits Sloan behind, and puts me on fire. So the first one puts me on fire, and he does some decent damage to me. The second shot luckily missed, so that's pretty good. Another thing I should say he tried to do as well is that last Croak Hunter, or Croak Raider, that I failed to kill, came over and tried to shoot a gourd at me. He was out of range, so he was hoping for a scatter, but it scattered off the wrong way. But yeah, being on fire sucks. Otherwise, what also happens is he comes up here at the pot, makes a stinger, and it sprays me as well, and does some more damage to me, plus he arcs through Zerial to do a big AoE spell to the objective, which doesn't do a lot of damage to me, but also puts me now corroded as well. So I'm down to something like 5 boxes or something like that, and I'm corroded, I'm on fire. Yeah, this is a whole bunch of bad. I mean, I think I was on 7 boxes. Either way, I am really damaged, and so whereas like 1 second ago I'm thinking, wow, my opponent should give up, all of a sudden now I'm almost dead. So I gotta find a way now to get in there, clear things out, and keep myself alive. So first of all, this is what it looks like at the end of his turn. He was able to kill off one of my Blazers with a shot from the Naga. The Hex Hunter didn't do anything. Nothing else really did anything, because there isn't really anything else. And yeah, time for Operation Survive and Clean Up. So first thing that's important is that Anastasia comes in on the maintenance phase, walks over to the flag here, or runs, whatever, and yeah, this is exactly what I said. The attrition now is to the point that nothing's going to really deal with her, or if he does, he's got to really dedicate a lot to stopping her, but really, the way this game is going, I don't think scenario is going to be a big deal anyway. So otherwise, it looks like this. My hunters all get focus each, and they walk up and they start shooting up Zerial, because Zerial's key. I mean, not only does he have the sprays that really hurt, but he's also that arc node. So I need to get rid of all of that. So I go up there, I shoot him a whole bunch. I also shoot in a big combine shot, because what I did is also went with the Black 13th, and Lynch has Fire Beacon. So I told you that the stealth is an issue on Zerial, but after I shot him with Fire Beacon, that means everybody else can just ignore the stealth. So yeah, the gun mages do like a big huge combined shot, and that kills Zerial, so that's a big thing down. Otherwise, on the left side, I was also having 1 shot left over that killed off the spawning vessel, so that whole thing's gone. The Rangers and the Blazers go and kill the Naga, and then fast cav over to the flag. So I'm going to score 2 points, so that's good. And otherwise, what happened here is I took 1 off the squire, so I had 7 focus, I allocated 4, and with the 3, I used those to heal myself. Maybe that was it. Maybe I was down to like 5 or something, and now I'm back up to 8. But the biggest thing that happened here is that fire did keep going and kept on hurting, and corrosion went away. So that's something. And I probably could have gone further back in kill box myself, but I figured that if I just went back, barely kept myself in kill box, and also was in the trees here as well, I should be fine. He has no arc node anymore. He can't really get anything to me. I have all those models in front of me. Plus I have then, of course, a little line of models in front of me as well as like another line of defense. So I'm feeling pretty good as long as fire doesn't kill me. So the first thing he does to try and clear things up is, after some careful positioning with the stinger, he does a spray over here, and that kills off the squire. So that's good for him because now there's a hole in my defenses here. And then the next thing he does here is this kind of crazy feat thing with Saren and Rias. So Saren charges over to the Blazers, Rias charges down here, Rias flashing blades and kills all these things over here, a couple of hunters, and also, was it Ryan was up there, and some rangers, but basically opens up a line of sight. Then they pop feet, which allows them to switch, and Saren comes down here. And then Saren starts going after me, trying to do some spell damage. And luckily, after all that was done, I was still left with 2 boxes. So I survived. At the end of his turn, I'm going to score 2 more points. So now it's 4-0. But if this fire doesn't go out, he just has to roll a 4 to kill me. That's it. And so luckily for me, I roll a 2, so the fire goes out and I survive. And then I literally have to do nothing to win because I just score again. But holy crow, guys. First of all, I mean, compared to the last Sloan game, this one went way better. I mean, I managed the feet way better. I managed my positioning way better. But at the same time, I can't believe how this turned around. I mean, I was in a dominant position, I thought, and then all of a sudden, between Zerials and, you know, feats and ninja stuff, I came extremely close to dying. I mean, if you also keep in mind, like, the second Zerial one missed and stuff like this, and the spell assassination from Saren at the end, he had a little bit of bad dice, like, this could have been a loss very easily, despite the fact that I did so well on the feat turn. So, you know, for people who are up and saying that the twins suck, they're okay. They definitely have some game and some sneakiness. But, yeah, you know who else is okay? Sloan. You know, Sloan is not your Kane 2, but she has a lot of stuff that really enables the rest of her army, and it's really shown here. You know, maybe I should be taking her with say, like the junior, to be putting an arcane shield to keep her safer, or I could be going to the shield guard, or both. But yeah, I like her. She's different. People don't normally see her, and that feat is something crazy. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.